What's up, y'all? I'm back. Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm back. And so, I want to talk about, my perspective. And I want to name this called The Cut. And so the question is, why rappers always trying to cut the deal? Because why I asked that, Nipsey's in the picture. And it seemed that he was trying to cut into my weed deal for some reason. But I'm gonna tell a little extension of my story. But this extends from the alleyway a bit. So one day my cousin Jimmy, he comes to me asking me to borrow some money to go visit his mom, because his mom was dying in Charlotte, North Carolina. And he asked me, he said, "Can I borrow some money? And can you can come with me if you want." So I said, "All right, I'll come with you." And I let him borrow the money. So we went down there. And so I remember getting down there and shit, sitting down with the family and stuff like that. So my cousin Bubba, named Mike, took me out for a ride and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I remember that. And he took me to this guy's house. I'll never forget it. And I'll never forget because I wasn't in my right mind. If I can remember, I wasn't in my right mind. So my hair was kind of messed up. I was having mental health issues and shit like that. And I remember we was talking to him. I was telling him, I was like, I'm gonna move back. They're gonna move back down here. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we can get a house, get a house together. He's like, "Nah, I can't, because my mom getting ready to get a house and shit. We getting ready to move, to a new house and stuff like that." Cause they stayed in the old ass house for years. And they was getting ready to move to another house because his grandmother was dying. She died, so they moved to another house, moved on with their life. And so I remember him taking me to this guy's house and shit. It was a nice neighborhood too. I remember, nice fucking neighborhood. He took me to this guy's house and shit. And the guy looked like the rapper Jadakiss. Now I don't understand why he took me there, but we was there. We was just sitting around, conversating, talking and shit. But I can't remember what we was talking about. Because like I said, I remember I was in my right mind, and I needed a haircut. And I remember I was telling Bobo, after he went and got a haircut, I was like, "Damn, I need a haircut." I look kind of crazy and shit. He's like, "Damn, you should have got a haircut when I went." But I remember him telling me that. But I don't know why. Like I said, he took me to this guy's house. I don't know why. I don't know why he took me to that guy's house. He took me to this guy's house and looked like that rapper. Identical, looked alike him. It wasn't him. Bald head and everything. Just wasn't like dark skin. He was a little light skin. But I was thinking about it like, I don't know, maybe this, this guy trying to cut my deal and stuff like that, He was trying to cut my deal. And, I think months later, they came up, Charlotte, and robbed me. My cousin and shit came up there and robbed me, dude. You know what I'm saying? But the guy wasn't with him. I don't think so. He wasn't there. He wasn't the guy that was in the back seat. It was somebody else. The guy in the back seat was from Philly. But I just never understood why he took me to that guy's house, though. I don't understand why. He took me to that guy's house. And, but yeah, that's the question, dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out, was this guy trying to cut my deal or whatever? But I'm like, you know, Nipsey, you got Nipsey in the picture, trying to cut my deal or whatever, you know, with his music. But that's the question. Why rappers always trying to cut the deal? I don't understand what is going on. What's the problem? You know, I understand what is the problem, dude. Like, you know, another thing, like, nobody wants to deal with an old ass connect. That niggas keep cutting the deal. I don't wanna deal with somebody you know, or have a relationship with somebody I done dealt with years ago, dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to keep dealing with Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to keep dealing with Jay-Z. Stuff like that, you know? I don't know how to explain no other better way. You know, I asked these guys or these women, please stop cutting my deal. Like getting in my business and stuff like that for some reason. I don't know. Not unless I ask you to get in my business. But it's like getting out. It's like getting out of hand now, dude. It's bad now. It's like real bad. This motherfucker just scream up, just start jumping, singing, and rapping and shit. You know? I have no, like I said, I have no other, better way of saying or talking about it, bro. All right, y'all, that's enough. I just want to talk about it. That's all.